and then I realized that I already paid the deposit. So I know, pretty basic. It's like a family tree, but instead a family flower. When I turned 15, I was so young. But we had several problems during this process. Hello everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you who don't already know me, or for those of you who are on my channel for the first time, hi, my name is Yasmin. So today's video is sort of a scary one for me because I've decided that I want to get my tattoos lasered off. Oh my god guys, I've been waiting for this day for so long because I've been wanting to get my tattoos lasered off for so long, but I was sort of chickening out the other day, and then I realized that I already paid the deposit, so this is happening. But I actually have two tattoos that I want to get lasered off, so I'll show you each tattoo. I'll insert a picture so you guys can see it better, and then I'll give you like the backstory to each one, and then I'll explain why I want to get them removed. And then I'm gonna take you guys with me to my appointment because my appointment is actually in like 20 minutes. And the thing is, I don't know if they'll let me record in this session, but I'm gonna try and ask. But either way, I'm gonna be giving you guys an update afterwards. So this is actually my first tattoo. I know, pretty basic. So the thing is, it's actually 2 roses and 4 leaves, and it was supposed to represent my family. It's like a family tree, but instead a family flower. You know, the 2 roses for my parents and the 4 leaves because we're 4 girls, we're 4 kids. And the thing is, this happened so spontaneously. It was like a birthday gift when I turned 15. I was so young. The way that it happened was, I've actually mentioned this before, but I'm originally Lebanese, and we would go to Lebanon every single summer. And for some reason, I had a meeting in downtown Beirut, and I was too young to go alone, so my sister came with me. And then for some reason, we were talking about getting tattoos, and I just called the tattoo parlor and I made an appointment, and then we just went and got tattoos, and I didn't even think of like what I wanted it to represent, what like shape, wear, size, anything. And the thing is, I do like this tattoo because of the meaning behind it, but we had several problems during this process. So first of all, like, I just chose the design and stuff when I got there, and I chose this area because, I mean, I'm not left-handed, so I don't really use my left arm. Like, you can't really see it, and that's what I wanted. And I wanted it a bit smaller because honestly, it's pretty big. And the thing is, the tattoo artist, like, he drew it on me, and I said like, okay, great, I love it, I just want it smaller. And then he responded saying,
it's okay, like, we already drew it, it's not that big of a difference.
But because I was so young, I was 15, I was too shy to say anything. Like, I was too shy to say, no, I want it smaller, like, this isn't how I like it. So that was the first issue, but that wasn't that big of a deal. And then what happens is, I go inside, and then there's like the actual tattoo artist, the one who's tattooing this flower on me. And the thing is, he only spoke French, and as you guys already know, I don't speak French. And the thing is, it's actually kind of detailed, so I wanted it to be done very thin, if that makes sense. Like, I didn't want the line of the rose to be too thick because I knew that over time it would smudge. And the thing is, because we had this miscommunication, it didn't turn out how I wanted it. Like, the line is pretty thick. The size of the tattoo and the size of like the pen or whatever is just so thick, and I feel like it looks kind of smudgy from afar, and that's why I didn't really like it. So that was the second problem. Like, we had that miscommunication, that language barrier. And then the third problem was, they didn't tell me how to properly take care of it, so I didn't know that I can't go swimming. And then a week later, it wasn't fully healed, and then I went swimming, and then this is kind of gross, but the scab peeled off, and then it wasn't black, it was like green, and I had to get it redone, and I don't know, there was just so many issues with this, and it didn't turn out how I wanted it. But yeah, that's the story of this tattoo. It was a birthday gift from my sister, and again, I still do like it, but honestly, like, I got it when I was 15, and I wasn't even in 11th grade yet, and like, now I'm going off to my 3rd year in uni, so I'm definitely not the same person that I was when I got it, so I just don't feel like it resonates with me, you know? Like, the meaning obviously does, it's my family, but yeah. But anyways, this is actually my second tattoo. So it's actually just a writing in Arabic. I actually got this recently. I got this in October 2019. So this tattoo actually says Kulluna lil Watan, and in Arabic, this is like the Lebanese national anthem, and it means like all of us for the nation, or like one for the nation, something like that, like all of us, meaning we're all united. And the thing is, this has a little backstory to it too. So I'm originally Lebanese, but I never lived in Lebanon, and like, I grew up in the United Arab Emirates. So when I went back to Lebanon, I felt different, but also in the UAE, I am different. And I'm technically Canadian, but I'm first generation Canadian, so I mean, everything's still new to me. So I feel like I always had this identity crisis. And then in October 2019, there was like the Lebanese revolution that started, and I don't know, it just made me feel so connected, and I just really wanted to get it, and it was so spontaneous. It was so in the moment. Like my best friend from back home, she studies in Ottawa, and she was visiting me for the week, and then we went to the protest together, and I don't know, it was just so emotional. And it was actually her who encouraged me to get it, and I love it, and I loved it at the moment. Like when I first got it, I was thinking to myself, like, I'm never ever gonna remove this. Like, I love this on my body. But the thing is, originally I wanted it in really small writing, like maybe on my arm or my wrist or something. The thing is, the tattoo artist told me that that would be too small and that over time it would smudge and it would look ugly. So this was like the smallest size that he agreed to, and in the moment I was fine with it, because like if I'm standing up, you can't really see it. When I first got it, I was so excited. I loved it. Like, I didn't care what anyone said. Like, for me, it was just like, you know, like, I'm so happy that I got this. But the thing is, it's so big. It's huge. Like, maybe to me it just looks huge. The reason that I agreed to it is because the tattoo itself is not big. It's just as big as this one, maybe even smaller. But because of its placement, I feel like it looks so big. Like, it just looks so wide. Like, I feel like it looks like it's wrapping around my arm. Again, like, I really do love the meaning behind it, but it's not something that I want that big on my arm forever, you know? It's not like I regret these tattoos, because like, I love the stories behind them, I love the meanings behind them, and I love that I got them both spontaneously, and I love that I do things like that, and I love that I do things like that with my friends. But I feel like I'm just a different person than when I got them, and they just don't resonate with me anymore. But yeah, that's the story behind both of these tattoos, and I actually have my appointment to go get them removed. So my appointment is at 9:30, but they told me to show up at 9:15 because I just have forms to fill and whatever. And the thing is, I've done laser before, like laser hair removal. Tattoo removal is apparently so much more painful, which is why I'm so scared. And the thing is, there's also the possibility that it doesn't fully go away, which is why I've been chickening out, and I've been so nervous about removing them, because I don't want to like ruin my skin. Like, I don't want to ruin my arm and have like a weird smudge. But like, honestly, I really trust the place I'm going to. So I'm going to this clinic called Derma Mode, and I go to this clinic for literally everything. It's like my favorite place to do all my treatments in Montreal. I would definitely recommend that you guys go there. The only reason that I'm concerned is because this tattoo was redone, so it's like twice as much ink, so it's a little bit more fresh, and the more fresh that it is, the harder it is for it to fade away. Or not the harder it is, but the longer it takes, so you'd have to do more sessions. So maybe instead of doing 6, I'd have to do 8 or 10. And for this tattoo, I got it in, again, October 2019, so that was pretty recent. But apparently we're supposed to see 20 to 30% reduction after the first session. But yeah, we're just gonna go right now and we'll see how this goes.
Like, we really don't mind. Usually we would love it if you would film it.
I actually have a YouTube channel.
Oh!
So
we have a bunch of people who like to do it. We actually have influencers who come here for this. Yeah. It should be done. The only time it'll scar is if you don't listen to my rules. So no sun, no products and stuff.
okay. Oh my god, that hurts so much.
Yeah. The last letter, okay? See, it's hurt, but it's done.
Yeah.
And it's quick. The first 24 hours, every 3 hours, you're going to change the value.
Pas de soleil, pas de soleil, pas de soleil,
So one was done.
pas de soleil,
guys, so it's done. My tattoos are gone. I mean, only like 20% gone, and this is only the first session, but they're practically gone, and I'm so happy. Like, and honestly, this is unbelievably painful. Like, it burns so much. It hurts way more than getting a tattoo, but it happened so quickly. Like, it was literally a couple seconds. Like, at some point I was like, okay, like I need a break, and she was like, we're done. You know. But yeah, 10 out of 10 would recommend Derma Mode. They made it so easy, so simple. Since it's still a wound, they put some Eucerin, I don't know how to pronounce it, and like some bandages and some tape, and I'm just gonna go to Pharmaprix so I can go and pick up some more, because she said that in the first 24 hours, like while it's healing, I'll have to change the bandage and the Eucerin every 3 hours. And yeah. Hey vlog, so it is actually the next day. I was told yesterday that I'm supposed to change the medicine and the gauze and the bandages and everything every 3 hours, and I changed it yesterday and I recorded that for you guys, and I'm gonna show you guys that. But I first wanted to give a trigger warning just in case anyone is like a little bit sensitive. I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't look gross or anything, it's just a little bit swollen and a little bit red, so I'm just warning you guys. But anyways, I did change it after the first 3 hours, and then I ended up going out and I came home 3 hours later and I passed out, and I woke up this morning and I changed it again, so I just changed it twice. So I'm gonna insert a clip of what my tattoo looked like today, and again, like I said, it looks the same. It's just a little bit more swollen and a little bit more red. As you guys can see, if you look at my wrist from the side, it is a little bit more swollen, and the tattoo basically looks exactly the same. It doesn't look faded or anything, and it's supposed to look like that, so I'm just gonna explain why. So the thing is, the way that tattoo laser removal works is you're supposed to have a session every 6 weeks, and what happens is the laser breaks up the ink particles in your body, and then over time your body absorbs these particles and gets rid of them, and your immune system just works over a couple of weeks to get rid of these particles, which is why you're supposed to wait a couple of weeks between the sessions, because your body is healing and it's getting rid of those particles. So the fading doesn't happen instantly, like right after the session. It takes a couple weeks. So the thing is, this entire process takes around a year and a half. So I was thinking, if you guys did enjoy this vlog, every couple weeks or after every couple of sessions, I would show you guys updates and show you guys what my tattoo looks like over time, if that's something you guys are interested in. Anyways guys, that's the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it just as much as I enjoyed recording it. So the thing is, I love recording daily vlogs for you guys, and I know a lot of people have been asking for so many more of these, or just more vlogs of me filming days in my life, just so you guys can follow me around. And I love that you guys love them, because I love recording those for you guys. Anyways guys, if you do want more vlogs than these, as always, let me know in the comment section down below, and give this video a thumbs up so I know which videos you guys want me to make more of, and I'd be more than happy to do it. I'll see you guys next week.